Did you know that everything in the universe, including your thoughts and emotions, is constantly vibrating? And more than that, your desires are not just ideas in your mind, they are actual frequencies that interact with reality. This isn't just spiritual talk. Science has proven that your brain sends out electromagnetic waves that influence the world around you. The real question is, are you transmitting the right frequency to attract what you truly want? The problem is most people don't talk about this the right way. Many believe that manifestation is just thinking positively, but the truth goes much deeper. There's a scientific foundation behind the law of vibration, and a scientist actually cracked the code behind this phenomenon. He discovered that the human brain is a transmitter of energy, and that your thoughts literally influence the reality around you. In this video, I'm going to show you how your desires function as frequencies, the role your brain plays in this process, and most importantly, how you can shift your vibration to attract what you want. Plus, I'll reveal fascinating scientific proof that shows how consciousness affects matter, and how entire groups of people can create massive changes just by syncing their energy. So if you want to understand how the universe really works, how to use this knowledge to your advantage, and finally break free from autopilot to create your own reality, stay until the end of this video, because what I'm about to show you could change your life. Before we dive in, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, because here you'll learn the secrets that no one talks about when it comes to vibration, manifestation, and consciousness. Quantum physics has already made it clear. Everything in the universe is energy, and this energy vibrates at different frequencies. This includes not only the physical world, but also our thoughts and emotions. Have you ever walked into a room and felt a heavy energy, or met someone whose presence seemed to brighten the place? If so, you've experienced the influence of vibrations. Every thought you have generates an energetic wave, and this wave interacts with the reality around you. But can we control this frequency to create the life we desire? What most people don't realize is that our vibrations are not random. They follow a pattern based on our emotional states and deep-seated beliefs. Feelings of gratitude, joy, and love generate high frequencies, while fear, anger, and sadness lower our vibration. Have you noticed how optimistic people seem to attract more opportunities and positive experiences? This happens because their vibrations are in sync with higher frequencies, opening doors to new possibilities. Science has already proven that every cell in our body emits a measurable frequency. But what's even more astonishing is that these frequencies not only respond to the environment, but can also be modified by our mental state. A study conducted with Buddhist monks showed that during deep meditation, their brains emitted gamma waves at an intensity far beyond the normal range. This suggests that we can train our vibration to access higher states of consciousness and manifestation. Now imagine the impact of this in your daily life. If you wake up feeling irritated and thinking negatively, your vibration adjusts to that frequency and begins to attract matching experiences. On the other hand, if you choose to start your day with gratitude and positive thoughts, your energy aligns with higher frequencies. Small changes in your mental habits can completely transform your reality. But is there a scientific formula to better understand this process? Has anyone managed to decode vibration and prove how desires manifest through frequency? The answer is yes, and a scientist went deep into this mystery. For centuries, spiritual traditions have spoken about the power of vibration, but science has always demanded proof. That proof came when a brilliant scientist dedicated his life to studying the relationship between energy, frequency, and human consciousness. His research revealed something astonishing. Our desires are not just abstract thoughts, but actual frequencies that interact with the universe. This discovery bridged the gap between ancient wisdom and modern physics. One of the Post-groundbreaking findings was that every intention we set produces an electromagnetic signal. These signals don't just stay within our brains, they radiate outward and influence our environment. This explains why some people effortlessly attract success while others seem stuck in a cycle of failure. Their vibrational output determines what they receive in return. The scientists' experiments confirmed that changing one's thoughts and emotions could shift their energetic frequency, altering their reality. A famous study involved measuring brain waves and heart coherence in individuals practicing focused intention. The results showed that when emotions like gratitude and love were amplified, the participants' energy fields expanded significantly. In contrast, stress and fear caused these fields to contract. This suggests that mastering our emotional state is key to tuning into the right frequency to manifest our desires. But what does this mean on a practical level? Imagine tuning a radio. If you're not on the right station, you won't hear the music you want. Your desires work the same way. If you're vibrating at the frequency of doubt and lack, you're tuning into a reality that reflects those states. However, by shifting your internal frequency through belief, visualization, and emotional alignment, you begin to attract experiences that match your new vibration. If thoughts, emotions, and intentions all produce measurable energy, then what role does the human brain play in this equation? Could it be the ultimate transmitter of reality-shaping vibrations? Science has an answer, and the implications are mind-blowing. Your brain is not just a processor of thoughts, it's an energetic powerhouse, constantly sending and receiving frequencies. Every time you think, feel, or focus on something, your brain generates electromagnetic waves that extend beyond your physical body. Scientists have measured these waves using EEG, electroencephalogram technology, proving that our thoughts have an actual vibrational signature. But here's the real breakthrough. These frequencies interact with the environment, shaping the reality you experience. Have you ever noticed how being around highly energetic and positive people lifts your mood, while being around negativity drains you? This isn't just psychological, it's physics. Your brainwaves synchronize with external frequencies in a process called brainwave entrainment. If you constantly expose yourself to stress and fear, your brain tunes in to those frequencies, reinforcing a cycle of negativity. But if you immerse yourself in positivity, your brain adjusts, attracting higher vibrational experiences. The Bourse, famous HeartMath Institute, conducted experiments showing that the human heart and brain create a measurable electromagnetic field that extends several feet beyond the body. More interestingly, these fields can synchronize with others. This means that your emotional and mental state doesn't just affect you, it influences the people and situations around you. When you master your brain's energy output, you start shaping reality instead of reacting to it. Think of your mind like a Wi-Fi signal. If your thoughts are scattered and full of doubt, it's like having weak reception. You struggle to connect with what you desire. But when you focus your energy on a clear intention with confidence and emotion, you strengthen your signal, making it easier for your desires to manifest. Meditation, affirmations, and visualization are just a few techniques that help refine this process. Now that we understand the brain's role as a frequency transmitter, the next question is, how can we fine-tune our energy to align with what we truly want? The answer lies in the power of constructive interference, a principle that allows your thoughts and emotions to amplify each other, creating profound changes in your life. In physics, constructive interference happens when two waves combine, amplifying each other's energy. The same principle applies to your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. When they are in harmony, their power multiplies. This explains why some people manifest their desires effortlessly, while others struggle. If your thoughts are saying, "I want success," but your emotions are vibrating fear and doubt, your frequency is out of sync and the signal weakens. To truly attract what you want, your mind and emotions must be aligned. One of the simplest ways to create this alignment is through emotional congruence. If you desire financial abundance but feel anxious about money, you're sending mixed signals to the universe. Instead, start feeling abundant before it physically manifests. Imagine already having the wealth, experience the joy and security it brings, and act as if it's already yours. Studies on neuroplasticity show that the brain doesn't distinguish between real and vividly imagined experiences, meaning you can train it to vibrate at the frequency of success. Another technique is gratitude amplification. Gratitude is a high-frequency emotion that aligns your vibration with abundance. Instead of focusing on what's missing, shift your energy by deeply appreciating what you already have. Keep a gratitude journal, and every day, write down 3 things you are truly thankful for. This simple habit rewires your brain to operate on a higher frequency, strengthening the constructive interference between your desires and emotions. Visualization is another powerful tool. Athletes, CEOs, and even astronauts use mental rehearsal to align their energy with their goals. Close your eyes and vividly picture yourself living your desired reality. Engage all your senses. What do you see, hear, feel? The more immersive the experience, the more powerfully you transmit the vibration of what you want. Over time, this shifts your subconscious mind, making your external reality match your internal frequency. Now that you understand how to align your vibration, what does science have to say about this? Are there real studies proving that consciousness affects reality? The answer is fascinating, and it goes beyond mere theory. Scientists have uncovered direct evidence that our thoughts and energy influence the material world. For centuries, the idea that consciousness could shape reality was dismissed as mystical thinking. But today, science is proving otherwise. One of the most famous experiments demonstrating this is the double-slit experiment. It showed that particles behave differently when observed, suggesting that consciousness directly affects matter. This challenges everything we thought we knew about reality. If observation can change physical behavior, what does that mean for our everyday lives? Another groundbreaking study was conducted by Russian scientist Vladimir Poponin, who discovered the phantom DNA effect. He found that human DNA, when placed in a vacuum, could influence surrounding light particles. Even after the DNA was removed, the particles remained arranged as if the DNA was still there. This suggests that our biological energy leaves an imprint on the environment, proving that our very essence affects the world around us. Perhaps even more astonishing is the research on coherent emotions and brain-heart synchronization. Studies from the HeartMath Institute show that when people experience strong positive emotions like gratitude or love, their heart and brain waves synchronize, creating a more stable electromagnetic field. This doesn't just improve personal well-being, it radiates outward, influencing people and circumstances beyond the individual. These scientific breakthroughs suggest that our thoughts, emotions, and intentions don't just stay within our minds. They extend into the quantum field, where they can alter outcomes. This aligns with what spiritual traditions have always taught. We are not just passive observers of reality. We are active participants in its creation. When we vibrate at higher frequencies, we become architects of our destiny, rather than victims of circumstance. If a single person's consciousness can influence reality, imagine the power of collective intention. Could large groups of people synchronizing their thoughts create tangible changes in the world? The answer is astonishing, and history has already shown how powerful this phenomenon can be. If a single person's vibration can influence reality, imagine what happens when thousands or even millions of minds synchronize with the same intention. Throughout history, moments of collective focus have led to profound energetic shifts. Whether through mass meditations, global prayers, or movements fueled by a unified vision, the power of collective consciousness has been scientifically observed and documented. One of the most famous experiments in this field is the Global Consciousness Project. Using random number generators placed around the world, researchers noticed that during significant global events, like 9/11 or major meditations, these machines produced patterns that deviated from pure randomness. This suggests that human consciousness, when focused on a single event, can create measurable effects in the physical world. Another compelling example is the Maharishi effect. Studies showed that when groups of meditators practiced transcendental meditation, TM, in large numbers, crime rates in their cities dropped significantly. In one study conducted in Washington, D.C., violent crime decreased by 23% during the EIT meditation period. This challenges the conventional belief that thoughts are private and isolated. Collective intention appears to shape reality on a large scale. This principle isn't just limited to scientific experiments. Movements throughout history, from the civil rights movement to global peace initiatives, have been driven by the power of a shared vision. When enough people vibrate at the same frequency, whether it's love, unity, or determination, they create a momentum that alters the course of history. This is why personal energy work isn't just about the individual. It contributes to the collective consciousness of the world. So, what does this mean for you? It means that your vibration doesn't just impact your life, it contributes to the energy of the planet. By raising your own frequency, aligning with your desires, and joining like-minded individuals in collective intention, you become a force for transformation. The question is, are you ready to consciously tune into the frequency of the reality you want to create? Now that you understand how your thoughts, emotions, and intentions generate real frequencies, the question is, are you using this knowledge to your advantage, or are you unconsciously sabotaging yourself? The truth is, most people operate on autopilot, unaware that they're constantly broadcasting a signal that shapes their reality. But once you take control of your vibration, you stop being a passive observer and start creating the life you truly desire. Science has already confirmed that your consciousness influences matter, and history has shown that when people align their energy, massive changes happen. So what frequency are you choosing to emit daily? Are you vibrating at the level of fear and doubt, or are you tuning into the frequency of success, abundance, and fulfillment? Because the universe isn't responding to what you want. It's responding to what you are. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced a moment where your thoughts or emotions seem to influence your reality? Drop a comment below and share your experience. Also, if this video helped you understand the power of vibration, let me know by hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. And remember, your frequency is your reality. Tune in wisely.